to Is He Really a Born Poet or Not? I'm your host, Keith Allenstein Jr. Tonight I'll be showing you a lot of pictures of my relatives. Um, One thing that I experienced in life that I liked so much was when I was able to meet my relatives. It's always good to know about your family and uh, your ancestors, what they were like, and what was the history about your family. Some people don't get that option because they don't know their past or they don't know their ancestors. But you know what? That is one destiny that most people want to know. What was their ancestors like? What were their relatives like? What were the grandparents like? You know? That's one thing I loved when I was able to meet some of my lost relatives that I'd never seen or heard from. So, which leads to my 16th poem. It's called The Lost Relative. The Lost Relative. Time goes by every day to every year to every season. A dear soul sees the birds fly through the clouds and hearing the beautiful wind that blows upon them. They think of a lost relative they met so long ago that loved them. Time just keeps going by. The dear soul wonders what that lost relative looks like in the real life of their clear point of view. When it still hasn't happened, the dear soul really imagined through old pictures what they look like, can really hear what they are like through old tapes that were made, can know their personality by the colors they wear, by looking at the old artwork they made, by what music they listen to during the day and night they live in. Just know one thing, the dear soul will always know by their heart when or someday they will meet by just having the feeling of patience within them both. Still, it never happens. Know this, that the dear soul and the lost relative will meet someday in another world and another time. Time goes by every day to every season to every to every year to every season. One or someday they will meet in another way, in another world, and another time. Just let the feeling of patience come upon the dear soul and the lost relative. The lost relative. That was episode 16. I got 4 more episodes and season 1 will be done. Now let me show you a little slideshow that I made of my family. Thank you everyone and good night. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Bye.